everyone, I hope you're well. Welcome to my channel. It's where I talk about twin flame process, and this is a reading for the week beginning 10th of July 2023, energy reading. If anybody wants to get a personal reading or do a Skype session, all my details are in the description box below. So, what are they showing us for this week? Right, so I'm seeing what looks like lots of curls. I don't know if they're feathers or waves or, but it's a ring of curls. And inside of that is a very dark building. So it looks like, if you're looking at it as a picture, it's kind of round. So the curls are like the edging, kind of looks like a brooch. And they're saying something old, and the house looks like the house where you would have a monster living. It looks like an old, very dark castle or stately home. Ghosts, they just said, ghosts of the past. Oh, okay. So it is ghosts of the past is what they're talking about with that, and things coming back from the past, basically. Things that are have been in the shadows, they're saying. So things that you have been dealing with that are not finished, basically. They've just shown me a stalk. Stalks are about birth. So this is something beginning again, they're saying, as brand new. But then the stalk is turning into one of those dinosaur birds. And it's like, again, something from the past. And actually, the house that they've got is very much like in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, that huge mansion. So, which was full of, you know, dinosaurs that had come back from the past, basically. So, dinosaurs coming back from the past. Huge things, you know, coming back. This could be signifying twin flame reunion, even, as the dinosaur is very much a masculine archetype. So, you know, they just said a man coming back from the past. Let's see what the cards have to offer in terms of further enlightenment. They're also showing a lion, masculine lion with a lion's mane, golden mane, which is also really symbolic of the masculine. Heart of the lion, they're saying courage and destiny. Oh, Seven of Pentacles, fruition. 7 is, of course, July. This is physical domain, so it's something coming to fruition. It's something arriving into the physical domain, basically, with the 7 of Pentacles, the apple dropping from the tree. They just said enlightenment and unification. So something coming to light, coming back from the past, understanding, clarity, clearing of confusion, they're saying. King of Swords, which is the masculine, mastery, vocal, in their highest alignment with source, they're saying. Clear and sharp, the voice coming through, messages coming through. Fully into focus, they're saying. So it's like the something, you know, blurry being made crystal clear, they're talking about. Every reason for your being here finally understood, they're saying. And like the curls on the edging of this brooch, looks like a brooch, or one of those old-fashioned cameos that they used to have, you know, you'd have a picture of your sweetheart in the middle. This is like, the curls are like the mist, so it's coming out of the mist, coming clearly into focus. They're just showing me dinosaur again. like coming out of the jungle, coming out of the mists and coming clearly into focus. 5 of Swords, dark made light, same thing, something coming from the dark into the light. It's just literally like illuminated, they're saying, being made bright. Excuse me. Coming out of the dark into the light. 2 of Wands, which is a road forward, basically, coming along the path. Again, something coming towards you, coming from out of the blue, out of the mists of time, they're saying. Chariot, masculine and feminine coming together. Also 7. We've got 2 7s in a row. Knight of Pentacles, something coming into the physical dimension, coming along the road. There is what they've just said, coming through the road, basically. They're saying the road less travelled. They're saying magnificent. They're saying something that is powerful, magnetic, and not often seen. So something doesn't happen very often to very many people. This coming back from the past, this person coming back from the past. And then we've got here the Star, which is about healing. Strength, with the lion in it, the lion's mane. It's masculine and feminine again. Masculine on top, so it's masculine coming forward. And 7 of Wands, 3 7s in a row. 7 7 7. Changes. 7s are about moving on. They're about lessons and moving on. The change of that allows you to move on, basically. Something coming through the resistance. 7 of Wands is resistance. It's what's least expected, they're saying, that is coming along. And it's a change in relation to something that you would hardly ever seen, they're saying again. This thing that manifests is hardly ever seen. And then underneath, 7 of Cups. So got 4 7s. That's mastery in terms of what 7 stands for, which is great change, advancement, basically, and what has been learned. It's through what has been learned emotionally and what has been experienced emotionally underneath the Chariot. Of course, Chariot is major arcana. So this is the coming together, the masculine and feminine coming together through all the lessons that have been experienced on the journey, because the Chariot is also a journey. And then we've got a journey there in the 2 of Wands, so it's coming along, they're just saying along the street. So I don't know, some people might bump into their twin flame. Maybe you bump into like the one, finally they come out of just come along the street towards you. Soul-wise, they're talking about someone coming into your life soul-wise and a connection that's meant to be. So even if it's not who you think or have thought in the past might be your twin flame, someone that resonates with that level of accuracy is what they're saying. So it's the one basically coming towards you. They keep saying finally coming towards you, the final one. So they've got 2 as well, because the 2 and the Wands, right? So they're saying the 2, one is the one that you don't know, that you've not met before, but has always been the one because it's a soul connection, as in twin flames. And the other could be the one that you do know that it is. That is the one that is your twin flame. So it's 2 really strong connections, possibly coming forward at the same time for different purposes. They're saying one is lower and one is higher, but they're not saying anything is negative. There's nothing negative about either of them. It's just one is more like kind of an everyday situation and the other is something completely out of the ordinary, basically. So I get one coming in that is just someone that you bump into, and one that is somebody that is the one, basically, coming along. And here, Knight of Pentacles, this energy of the Knight of Pentacles arriving into the physical, slow movement of things coming along into the physical. It feels, because there's two, it's going to be easier somehow. Makes it easier on you to calibrate around what's happening, because your attention will be split in two. So you've got the one that's you know and the one you don't know, and it's all very bright and it's all very strong. And what it means is that you're diffused. So if it was just the one coming along, they're saying, it would be really, really, the energy would be so strong, it would blast you off your feet. That is the one that comes out of the blue from the past that you know. It would blast you off your feet. It would be too much to handle. It would feel like intense. And it would send you into like a whirlwind, they're saying. So they've got two coming along, so that one is going to temper the outcome, basically. It's going to allow things to move more slowly, because you're going to be thinking about two people. So you're not going to have that intensity of focus, and that it's going to soothe the fear. It feels like if it was just one coming forward, there would be a lot of fear manifest with that event for you, because it would be so extraordinary, they're saying. And it's about stabilizing, right? So this is about stabilizing, having two come along at once. And also what's coming into the physical, Seven of Pentacles. Right, so that's seven, which is about lessons, journeys, advancement. And also just in the Pentacles about something arriving in the physical, so something manifesting. The seven in the Chariot, which is coming together, masculine and feminine coming together. And that's the energy. Masculine energy is in everybody that's alive. Divine masculine, divine feminine in twin flames, if you want to call it that. But every person alive is masculine and feminine in energy. They have both parts, different degrees. So, so that's just, sorry, my dog's just moving around, she's distracted me. Where were we? This is huge, basically, the Chariot. It's a huge potential coming along. And two masculines coming along at once, basically, is what they were saying. Because everybody has masculine and feminine inside of them. So you could easily have two masculines come along at once. One being the authentic twin flame and the other being a soulmate. Neither are negative, they're saying. Both are positive, both for your advancement. And then the Seven of Wands, which is resistance, which always exists, that's fear. So anything that manifests into the physical dimension has an element of masculine energy about it. Masculine energy is the ego and it's fear. So coming through the fear, basically, coming through the fear, that is the dark energy that allows manifestation to take place, the masculine energy. So whatever's coming into the physical, this major here, is coming through, it will bring, there is an element of fear to it, because it's something new and it's something different, and something that is finally happening, they're saying. And the Seven of Cups, of course, is emotions. So it's like, and the Four Sevens is like stabilizing all of those things. So it's stabilizing, the energy this week is stabilizing manifestation, stabilizing something coming through really strongly, soul work, basically. Your purpose, your reason for existing, they're saying, is coming into being, and this is the heart of the matter. So if you're twin flame, the reason for your existence is for that journey and the connection and the person. That is the twin flame. And stabilizing emotions and stabilizing fear. Because it's four, and four is like the 4 feet on the ground. and it is and stabilizing everything, basically. So that's the main theme for the week, right? Stabilization of what's coming along for your advancement, so you can move on through life and just carry on and move into a different arena in life. So it's not carrying on with the life that you had, but it's a brand new life coming along. Masculine vocals, says, you know, this is you talking to someone here. Again, 4, stabilized, masculine energy stabilized, what you're bringing through. And in the strength card, the 8, infinite connection. So what's meant to be, basically. And again, coming along on the path and coming into the physical there. 5 of swords, which is dark to light. So it's coming out of the dark into the light. So it's just like walking through. They're showing me that movie Close Encounters, where they come, the extraterrestrials land and the door opens and it's just light shining out of the door and you can't even really see them until, you know, your eyes have to adjust basically to the light, so before you can see what's coming out. And all the things that come out of that ship in that movie, people that were taken away, so things from the past, people from the past basically, coming out of the light is again what they're saying. Healing, the star. It's just a really gentle energy this week. It is for healing. It feels like there's going to be, they're just saying eruptions. So there is going to be like feelings of, it's almost like, it feels like grief and sadness. But it's the end of something, they're saying. So it's not going to be actually sadness or grieving, because it's going to be also the start of something, even though it's the end of something. So it's more like relief. You know, the feeling of relief. Basically, they're saying something you thought that was dead is not dead, and turns out to not be dead. So it's a feeling of like, oh my God, it's here. And what a feeling of relief it's going to be. And it's a really soothing, healing feeling, they're saying. It's like everything just kind of falling away. It feels like you're like the floor dropping away out from under you. And yeah, like you can't feel your feet anymore. You can't feel that you're standing on the earth, they're saying. So, you know, it is unstabilizing what's coming along, because it's going to be a shocker, they're saying. The one coming from the past, that is, it's coming out of the dark into the light. It's coming out of the alien ship, right? And again, the chariot as well, it's symbolic of the soul vehicle. So, and that, you know, that in that movie, Close Encounters is the movie. I don't know if I said that before. I think I might have said E.T. It's not that. It's Close Encounters. You know, that's basically a vehicle, right? Soul vehicle. It's carrying souls. It's carrying all these, like, it's got like members of the armed forces that went missing in the 1940s, reappearing in like whenever that was made, the 1980s, all that kind of stuff, just strolling out, you know, as they were intact. So it's huge. It's huge, basically. I'm going to just, because it does feel like a momentous week, I'm going to pull one more out on these. It's saying it's a momentous week, but it's everything that you've been waiting for and everything that you've been wondering about, and it's all coming to conclusion in the most divine way, they're saying, and pleasant way. So, wondrous. They're using the word wondrous. Wheel of Fortune, so we've got timing coming out, so the time for it, and that's again in the heart of the reading. I'm going to go underneath, 7 of Cups, see what comes out on that. The Lovers, divine love. So underlying what it's time for is divine love. And the Lovers basically to come forward. And take that as you will, because this could be 2 lovers as well. They're saying the lovers, you know. Obviously you and a lover, but which one is it that you're going to choose? It's a choice. It's a time that you're going to have a choice. Choices in the Two of Wands. For your advancement in the sevens, right? The choice is for your advancement. It's so whatever you go forward into is going to feel just pleasant and, you know, in the right timing, they're saying. And it's like you're going to move forward slowly. It's like you're not going to jump on something that comes into your life with a sense of fear, like, oh God, I better grab at that. It's just like, okay, let's just see how this goes. It's almost like I'm getting you like double texting, and then they're talking about phone sex, and they're making it a joke because they're showing me that Sex in the City where she was having phone sex with someone, and then she found out he was having phone sex with someone else at the same time. So they're just laughing about it behind the scenes here with what's going to go on. They said it's joyful conclusion. And then we've got Judgment coming out on the Seven of Pentacles. So that's destiny, and it's what you're here for. Twin Flames, it's what you're here for. It's manifesting into the physical. I'm going to go on Seven of Wands down here on the Resistance. Two of Cups, Twin Flames. So it couldn't be clearer, right? It's this week, basically. And if you're watching this, then you're meant to hear it. So whoever you are, it's this week. Five of Swords. And then we've got Queen of Swords coming out on the Five of Swords. So the clearing work that has been done by the feminine is what's bringing it forward. That's basically that. They're coming into the light. Because it's going to feel clear inside of you. You're going to feel clarified, completely clear. No disaster, worst case scenario inside of you, whoever you are watching this. Just feeling free, feeling easy. Easy breezy, they're saying. Easy breezy, clever girl, which is also from Jurassic Park. Because there's that meme where it's easy breezy, clever girl, where he's talking to the raptor. And I just want to say as well, they talk to me in dinos a lot of the time because I absolutely love dinosaurs. And my twin flame looks just like a T-Rex. So, in the most adorable way, obviously. So they do that a lot for me. So anyway, so it's your brain clarified, timing, masculine and feminine coming together. The Star, which is healing, and Nine of Cups, which is happiness. And just easing, they said, easing all your sorrows. So anything that you felt that's been out of place, out of whack, that's been holding you back, that's felt like it's the unanswered, the missing piece of the jigsaw puzzle, the unanswered question in the crossword. They're saying the missing link. That's what's coming. So just showing me this is like the final answer. Nine of Cups, and showing me someone actually filling in the final letters in a crossword puzzle. And so they're saying, going, oh, and it was there all the time. I knew it all the time. So it's a very easy feeling this week. King of Swords. Celebrations, Three of Cups. Celebrations. They're singing that song again, which they were doing last time. Celebrations, congratulations, that song. I think it's Cliff Richard, I'm not sure. So Reasons to be Cheerful Part 3, they just said again, which I know is Ian Jury in the Blockheads. So that's Reasons to be Cheerful Part 3, and that is masculine. Happiness, basically, and celebrations. Strength and the Moon, which is coming out of the blue, as yet unseen, but will soon be there, they're saying. And then we've got, and that's a 9, and that's a 9, and that's pretty much complete in a 9. Two of Wands, reunion, Six of Cups, which is twin flame reunion, and so much more, they're saying. They're just saying, they're talking about daybreak and dawn and the light at the end of the tunnel, and it's talking about everything rising up, all the seas rising up, all the birds coming out of the trees, you know, when like a shot goes off or something, and the birds all fly out the trees at once, and it's like a cacophony, and they start swirling around, and it's like a celebration of life. And I'm kind of talking about that. They just said hallelujah in quite a loud sing-song voice. And they've got a trumpeter playing. Of course, there's a trumpeter in the judgment. And they're saying have fun with it. Don't deliberate, just have fun with it. Just enjoy what's coming along. Just relax, soak it up, and enjoy it. It's been a long time coming. And then the last one here, which is Page of Wands, which is guided by vibrational self, or if you prefer, guided by spirit. So that's your actual journey that you've been on that's bringing you to where you are. So everything is always as it's meant to be, and everything is always, if not seen, known. Right? So whatever you've thought that you were right about, they're saying you were absolutely bang on it, nail right about it. And all the doubt and the confusion about what you know is true and that you've been right about is what's going to be cleared away, because there's always an element when something hasn't manifested of, can it be true? Is it real? There's always an element of fear of that kind of, the ego wanting to say you're imagining it, or it's not real, or you're wrong. But this is coming through vibrational self, so it's vibration that's all knowing, that clears the confusion, vibrational and manifesting into the physical. So it will clear up all the mess, they're saying, basically, that's been hanging around like cotton wool, in your ears, they're saying, where you've not been able to hear clearly the sound of your soul sometimes, and the sound of your union. And it's coming clear, it's manifesting into the physical, so it's going to be made absolutely clear. So I'm going to leave it at that. I hope that helps you, and I will be back next week with another of these readings. Lots of love. Take care. Bye.